Hello again, friends. Welcome back to twitch.tv/trooperberry. And welcome back to more of The Long Dark in our quest to survive 1,000 days. Okay. I was big wrong yesterday. So we're trying to see if I can get the achievement for finding the memento caches. I thought you needed to find 12. No. You have to find at least one in 12 different regions. We got a lot of wandering ahead of us. Because yesterday we did Coastal, PV, Mystery Lake, Milton, the Muskeg, and Broken Railroad. So we're halfway there. Where do we need to hit? Well, I skipped TP for some reason. HRV, Bleak, Black Rock, Ash Canyon, and then the one that will probably make or break this, Timberwolf. Because there's no actual memento caches in Timberwolf Mountain. It's just notes. So I don't know how that's going to work. But we're going to try it. Alright, so... yeah, we might at some point need to take a small break, go back to... well, just go back somewhere. Maybe re-up on food and probably arrows. Because, as you see, we got 3 broken from our travels, plus we lost 2 to arrow thieves. So things are a little bit complicated. Also, that coffee has expired, but I think I can still use it, right? I don't know. We'll find out. If not, we'll get 1 cup of coffee out of it, which is 1 more cup than we have. Okay, as long as we're in the neighborhood, it would make good sense. Oh well, actually, you know what? I'll take that orange soda too. Oh, it says cold. Why cold? Interesting. Anyway, we're in Milton, so it would make good sense. Oh, our bow's kind of struggling too. Okay. Well, we're in the neighborhood, so it would make good sense to go to HRV first. We're underweight. Oh, wait. Let me leave that wolf steak behind just in case. We do have 5 pemmican bars still, and they're holding up in condition. I am pleased to see that, because usually, like the dishes you cook, they go off real fast. But I guess pemmican bars are made of sturdier stuff. We're starting the bullshit early, huh? Yeah, the bow's at 28%. Now we're at archery 5, so we do... well, the bow itself is more durable, and we have archery 5, so we have the smallest amount of condition loss per shot. But still. We might have to be selective in our engagements. Even more so than we were yesterday. And we passed up multiple bears and 2 moose. 2 moose hunts. Imagine. voluntarily passing up a moose hunt. Anyway, so fortunately, I do remember where most of the memento caches are. And since we only need one per zone, we don't have to hit them both like we did yesterday. So I'm gonna, when we get there, I'm gonna see if we can just get the nearest one, check it, then leave. Because that basically is our business here. Do I? No, we got stuff. We got food. And we're going to HRV where there will be more cattails. Okay, yeah, so for HRV, there's the one there's the one at Peak Cave, which is about as far away as you can get in the zone from where you enter. But there's also one near a cave that's it was by like the so when you come in, there's the two signal fires. There's the one across the ravine, and then there's the near side one. One of the memento caches is up near by the near side one. That's what we're gonna go for. So we're gonna need to get in. There is a convenient rope right by where we need to be. There's also an inconvenient wolf and bear wandering right near there, but we'll see if we can deal with them. I see. So HRV is the most convenient one. But then we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go to Ash, Timberwolf, Blackrock. We could do all those in one big rock block. I don't like the looks of this. We'll see. Okay, I think the one after this, we should go to Bleak. We'll come back to, we'll go into HRV, we'll get our cache, come back here, we'll climb down into Milton Ravine, Muskeg, Bleak. And then we might have to yeah, that might be a good time to reset. Follow the tracks back to coastal, re-up, do some repairs. Yeah. Because yeah, there's no real rush. Oh, hello, Goofy. You're at the bagel event, but hi. You can't hear, but hi. Come on. Lighting torches is what cardboard matches are for. Okay. Nope, leave that. We don't need firewood. We're going to be climbing, so we need to be light. Or light as we can be, anyway. Oh gosh, there's a lot of firewood in here. I think we'll leave that. Matter of fact, if we're gonna insist on being light, are there other things we can leave behind? Like, say, some sticks. That's all fine. We have a couple bandages. Okay, we're not carrying any extra clothing. Could... How hungry? We're not that hungry. Okay. We'll leave the dog food. We'll leave the sodas. I am not dropping 248 rose hips. Not without a container. I mean, I should. That's 2 kilograms of nothing, but just for convenience's sake. Yeah, I do. I am distrustful of these conditions, I gotta say. But we have to work with it. So we come in, veer to the right, and go over the log bridges, and look for the rope climb. But just make sure the way down is clear first, because with the wildlife refresh, that sneaky old bear likes to wander nearby, and then also up to the stone arch. Do I want to have a pemmican bar now? Or before we climb? Because that will give us unburdened, and unburdened gives us an extra 3 kilograms of carry capacity. See? Bear right there. Okay, gently. Now, right, it's over here. Yeah, so you can go over that log bridge, keep going that way, but there's our rope, and that down there is the wolf who's going to make our life, well, who was going to make us annoyed, but I guess it just decided not to. Okay. So, can I get down here without injuring poor Astrid? And the answer is yes. Nice. Yeah, we're 5 under now. If we take that bar, we'll be 8 under. You know what? Sure. You know, good, powerful climbing food. And crampons are on. Let's go. Okay, yeah, we're there. Yeah, we're 1/4 through. Yeah, we can do this in one shot. Okay, 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. No, we're all right. Okay, good. So now is need to take a right turn and then find the what they call the warm cave. A, B, good to see ya. Good morning to you. Oh, I'm not going to give you Guff B. You were, again, you're playing the game and learning and becoming a better TLD player. I'll go in here. Well, as it turns out, I was big wrong yesterday. I thought the achievement only meant you had to find 12 memento caches, period. No, no, no. You have to find memento caches in 12, or mementos in 12 zones. So, finding 2 in the 6 zones we hit, turns out that's only half the job. And I left all the hard zones for me today. Huzzah. So yeah, we're going on a bit of a wander. Yeah, we gotta hit Ash, Blackrock, Bleak, HRV, DP, and Timberwolf. But we started in Mountain Town, so going to Milton first just felt like the sensible thing to do. Yes, so 1 in each of the 12 lower Great Bear zones. So, not the Far Territory and not the connector regions. So, we checked off half of them. And now we got the other half to go. Where is the cave after this? This little scrub brush? It's been a hot minute since I've been here. It is not. Okay. Oh, hang on. Okay. No, see, there's the no. Okay, that's the climb from. Oh, that's the climb from the Many Falls Vista. Ah, right. Okay. Yeah, and that's where that's where we climbed. That's where we clumped it up. Okay, wrong direction. All right, it's fine. And yeah, our little mini quest of filling in our charcoal maps is on hold. So I don't want to be wandering around 12 different regions, mapping all hither and yon. Certainly not Blackrock. But as I was saying, I have a decent. I think I have a decent enough memory to where I can make a beeline for said mementos in every region except Timberwolf, because there's no actual cache in Timberwolf. That's just notes, which I'm pretty sure we already have. So if I can't collect those again, can I in fact get the achievement? That's what concerns me. But we're gonna try because we might as well. Okay, so we got one up here. Better here than Peak Cave, because that is a trip. And is this where I got all the rose hips? This is where I got all the rose hips. Yeah, that's the ice cave. Yeah, so we're hereabouts. We want to get over here. Oh, but how are you doing, B? I hope you're having able to recover over the weekend and be a little Quinn's feeling better. Oh, fuck's sake. Again? What did it do that 3, 4 times yesterday? Okay. Yeah, this one. Let me go here, back to Milton. May we stop at Grandmother's? Uh, actually, we might have to, just to rest up, because it's going to be, you got that double climb down to the basin. Then Marsh Ridge, Muskeg, Bleak. Bleak, we're gonna, well, both of Memento Caches and Bleak are actually kind of close to each other. So we're gonna stay on the low end, and we're gonna go around the right side, hopefully without moose interference, but we'll see. Okay, here's the cave we're looking for. And this is the very conspicuous rock cache. And it's interesting, it gives you the option to dismantle and name, which I don't, hang on, so if you dismantle those, do you get like 50 rocks back? And would you want them? Ugh. Oh, you're messing your cougar notes. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm sure he'd be very interested. Quinn is better. Good, good. I'm glad to hear it. Because I know she was having a rough time there earlier. Okay, so we can check HRV off the list. That is 7 zones down. Yeah, so the Far Hunter Blind and Bleak. Yeah, Anglers. Well, I think Anglers is the only one in Ash Canyon. The substation in Black Rock. Yeah, the only one in DP. And then, excuse me, the big question in Timberwolf. Hang on. Why does that I'm trying to remember. Which, oh, heck. Is it this run? Or was it Furry Then Silence that had a loot bunker in HRV? I don't remember. They Weirdly enough, they both had the Hunter cache in the Muskeg. I think this one had the food cache in Timberwolf. Well, I mean, okay, we're in the neighborhood. We could check, but what would you be after? Because it would be the conspiracist cache. Because that one was in PV in the furry run. Man, this is the peril of having multiple runs blend together. And it's not even noon, Astrid. You're not that tired. Oh yeah, we're okay. Let's see what we do. What are we looking for? Are we short on something? I can't think of anything. You know what? It's not a short trip, or it's not a short trip. It's not a long trip. It's just across the bridge and over there. And yeah, when we get back, we're just gonna crash at Grandmother's again, because I did kind of tuck her Astrid out. She needs her rest. And we could do with some clothing repairs. Yeah, actually, 82, 88. Yeah, we could actually touch up the bearskin coat too. Where would we have bear hides? Oh, the trailer. The trailer could have bear hides. So what else I could do? I could actually check my copious notes rather than just relying on my memory, because we all know how dangerous that is. Okay. Well, rip me. Okay. It was not, in fact, that. Oh, it might have been the bow only run then. Well, boo. Trailer. Ah, bear. Nice. Okay. So, oh, where are we going? Yeah, so we can just pop by the trailer, use that bear hide, touch up the coat, make sure we're nice and warm as we head to some colder regions. Yeah, because otherwise our biggest concentration of bear hides is going to be, unsurprisingly, in coastal. But hey, at the very least, we came here and got more rose hips. Speaking of, because we got like what 500 odd in stock, which are all eventually going to be turned into pemmican bars. These things are amazeballs. Oh look, a random lost and found box. What's in here? Cattail heads. Okie dokie. See, that's mine. That's mine. These are mine. Okay. Yeah, it's actually not all that late. Although repairing the bear coat will take some time. Oh, and we are... Yeah, we used up our sewing kit. Did I get any new ones? Oh, I did. I got... Oh, right, we grabbed a couple from Grey Mother's. Okay. I was worried... And I know I brought sewing tackle just in case, but I was a little afeared. But no, we're fine. I was gonna say, what if we fail the repair? But no, we're at sewing... We're yeah, repairing 5. So... We could not be better. Okay. Put that out. Weather seems to be cooperating. See how long that lasts. Wolf? Probably wolf. We're just gonna go this way. I'm ever, well, yeah, I'm just, we're not afeared. We're just being economical. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Economical. Yeah, yeah, because we're down to we're down below 30%. Wait, because every shot brings the bow just that much closer to actually breaking. Like, it doesn't go all the way down to 0% like a sewing kit. It can break before 0. Which, oh wow. Oh geez, look at that. Look at that absolute unit of birch bark. Oh, there we go. There's Bruce. Hmm? Oh. Oh wait, there's another one. Ha!
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Oh, shush doodle. Oh, and there's just a random 30 cattails. Okay, well, so much for concerns about food. Okay, yeah, you don't need a can opener. Can opener? Eh. Ah, but we do have Bruce. Oh, wait, we also need guts. How much guts? 2 guts. I think we'll be okay. And a 1 and a 2. Let's see, is there anything else? We could touch those up and the boots. But we don't have any deer hides here, I don't think. Yeah, hour and 12 minutes. But I think that's a big old coat, though. Lovely. Yeah, we got like almost like a degree and a half on that repair. Okay, and we... Oh, wait, we do have deer hide. Okay, we are burning through the rest of the day, but honestly, that's fine. just one less reason to backtrack. Although we will eventually. Anything else pressing? Snow pants. Although 80%, we could wait.
I need to rest soon.
Yeah, why don't we? That's the most pressing repairs. Other than that, it's the bow that is of paramount concern. Huh, weird. It sounded all sorts of windy out there, but it's actually quite calm. Okay, well, let's make use of that and get moving. Because if we can get to the farm tonight, we can get a nice early start with the climbing on the morrow. And then I guess, well, it's not that much that much of an energy burn going from Grey Mothers to the farm, but when you got a double climb, every little bit helps. Okay, see wolf back there. Yes, yes, Kitty. You are you are very intimidating and territorial. Uh, see what else? No, I think we're fine. Oh, stop it. Oh yeah. Well, maybe if we get there, just as an experiment, I'll see. I'll try to cook that ruined coffee and see, do we get one use out of it or do we get five? My guess is we get one, because I've tried, like, I've used uh ruined painkillers before. Like, I had a whole 12 stack, but it only allowed me one use. So if I had to guess, I would think that's how that would end up. But we'll test it out and find for sure. Because so if we're climbing, a little bit of the old caffeination couldn't hurt, even if we are climbing down. Oh hell. Oh no. Okay, I think because I had a thought. We're going into Timberwolf territory, and bows aren't necessarily the best for that. Well, if we tried to use it, we could easily burn through the rest of that condition. But we do have our trusty revolver and many rounds of ammunition, so we could rely on that. Like the revolver is like as far as I'm concerned, the best Timby weapon because it fires quickly and it only takes one hand to use. So even if you have a sprain, it's still there for you. The downside is, for whatever reason, you must stand stock still while using it because reasons. I don't know. Maybe that was the Hinterland's interesting decision. It's like bows and rifles. They take two hands. Rifles are heavy but have stopping power. Bows are at least somewhat renewable. So you guys, you can't allow any one weapon to be too OP. Okay, wolf there, Bun's there, cougar probably somewhere up there. Yeah, so I mean, B, you probably, I think you said you saw that, but if you see those rocks up there, that's where I go. So I go over on the far side where the Welcome to Milton sign is. You walk across those rocks, and then parallel to the river, and then you hop up here, and then you throw some rocks or be stinky to get the cougar's attention, and then just let loose with as many arrows as you need. I would recommend taking many, like 15 at minimum. And higher archery skill helps. The damage, but also just the reduced wear on your bow per shot.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Because there is a very real chance you'll be taking many shots. Again, it's not efficient, but it is safe. Who? Why? Okay, why are they running? Is it me? I hope it's me, because it doesn't look like an aurora. At least not yet. Okay, never mind. It is an aurora. Did I call it or did I call it? I faintly hear the. Yeah, if you weren't wearing headphones, you would have a hard time hearing that, but it's there. Okay, we got venison, okay, nice. We have food, and I'm pretty sure we have water stashed away in here. Not so you could really notice. More wolf and deer. Um, okay, a little water, but not that much. All right, well, if that's the case, let's do something about that. So how many of those do I have? That's 6. That's fine. Yeah, and we'll drop a little stickage for the climb too. Just make it that much more manageable. Lovely. give me max water. Please give me max water. Give me max water. Can you cook? Okay. How many of these coffees can we cook? Oh! We can actually use them all. Hooray! Well, that's excellent. Okay, so you're going to make that last coffee. I would like you to make a single herbal tea. And that's about it. Okay, and then water. Oh, do I actually have a flask? I do not. Okay, well, there we go. I left it in coastal, most likely. Yeah, there we go. There's the Aurora. All right. And we take, and we take, and we take. Um, yeah, one will do. One will do. And one will do. There will be no question of having water here for the foreseeable future. Nope, nope, nope. Not the coffee, the water. Coffee comes with me. Okay, 2020, that's fine. 20, 20, 20, perfect.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Well, we'll do something about that real quick, I promise. Alrighty. Or not that. There we go. Do I do like last minute repairs? You know what? Sure. Alright, we'll stop there though. How much cloth do I have? I have 3. How many bandages do I have? I have 2. Alright. Okay. Down the rope, across the muskeg, into Bleak. And after that, that'll leave Ash, Blackrock, Timberwolf, and DP. I think, yeah, I think the after Bleak will be actually maybe a good time to pause. We go back to Coastal. We go Bleak, back to the Muskeg, follow the rail, go to Coastal, regroup, rearm, go through the coal mine. Actually, no, go to Coastal, hit DP real quick. then coal mine, then we can do Timberwolf Ash Blackrock. Okay, give me one more of those. Have a nice big drink before we set out. Oh, what do you got? Oh, even more water. All right, well that's fine. What? Why were those there, but those ended up in there? That is odd. Anyway. Oh wait, we're not even fully rested though. We should probably look to that before we take off. Yeah. Oh, and of course, it's the game heard me say forlorn muskeg, so of course it has to be foggy. Okay, yeah, close enough to where we won't be allowed to rest anyway. It's fine. Yep, yep, yep. All right, well, we'll just deal with it. Well, we're going to Bleak, so we don't we don't have to take the direct route across the muskeg. We could, if you wanted to, just go around the outside. Are we? Yeah, we're 3 kilos under, and we're climbing down. It's probably fine. And oh yeah, we shouldn't run into the moose down there because we saw the moose over by the park office. God, I'm insatiable with these rose hips though. I have almost 400 of the damn things. But hey, we weren't necessarily intentionally saving them. But as it turns out, we will. I mean, it's not infinitude. They're not replaceable. But they will make a whole lot of pemmican bars. Oh, I think we might have drifted. Yeah, I shouldn't be seeing logging. Oh, come on, Astrid. Come on, girl. Get up there. Thank you. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got to go further over. That's what I thought. Yeah, it's been a minute since we came this way. All right. Yeah, it's fine. You know, I got this voice in the back of my head just while doing all this, saying, why does it matter? So you don't get an achievement. Just start a fresh run. You know where these things are. You could ostensibly speedrun it. You know, make that a challenge. How quickly can I get the achievement in a new file? Yeah, there we turned off way too soon. But again, I guess the pithy and not incorrect answer is because we're here and we have time. And honestly, we don't know. We don't know. Do do we need to get these fresh, or can we just pick them up on the second time? Excuse me, the second time of asking. Because, like I said, we were able to get the firearm variant achievement by just picking everything up again. So you can open every memento cache again, but you can't find every note again. True. Although, every memento... What the... Oh, fuck off. Every memento note is in our inventory. Here, watch this thing you can't do. Putting the wolf right by a climbing point. That's just rude. Where was I? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, so we can open every cache that's there. It can be opened as many times as you like. But, the question is, Timberwolf and the notes. Although, again, we have those. The game, I would assume the game registers those because they show up on the map. So, the optimistic reading is we just need to open the caches and the game gives us credit. The pessimistic one is you also need to find the note, which we can't do a second time. Unless, somehow, I've left the notes in Timberwolf at Mountaineers and the fishing hut. I just left it all this time. And, given my loot goblin-y ways, I would be surprised if that was the case. But hey, we have to check, right? Okay. I will be collecting birch bark. That's a deer. A birch sapling? Well, it's not doing any good here. Although I might... Well, do what I'll do. I'll just leave it in the cave. And then we'll grab it on the way back. Is that? Oh, yeah, that's the remnants of a moose. Hello, Bun Buns. Goodbye, Bun Buns. Yeah, I do want to keep collecting birch bark, for future teas and or uh, future trades with Sutherland. Because, man, Bun Bun's there, Bun Bun's there, Bun Bun there, and 3 wolves over there. They're not very curious, are they? Yeah, way more ravaged down here than I remember. But I think, yeah, we had the trade for the manufactured arrows. Wait, how are we on those? Okay, we still got our 4. Yeah, I think the trade for the manufactured arrows was ptarmigan down, water, and holy deer, look at that. Good grief. We had a Mutual of Omaha down here. Good grief. Anyway, yeah, I think the trade for the manufactured arrows was water, ptarmigan down, and harvestable plants. All right, well, there goes one bun bun. And I'm not giving up my rose hips. And like the reishi and the... Well, I don't know that reishi can wash up. The old man's beard can wash up in beachcombing, so it's kind of renewable, but not really. Um, but yeah, birch bark is it's a harvestable plant. It's renewable. It's perfect for that trade. And so I will squirrel those away even if we don't immediately need them, because I guess Sutherland likes birch bark tea too. Question mark. Okay. Yes, gently, please. No moose? No moose. Okay. Oh, I did install that rope. Oh, right, yeah, because the rope is in the cave that connects here with the other side of Hat Creek. Oh, how goatable is this? Actually, looks fairly goatable. But at the same time, what's the rush? Oh, hang on. Are we clear down there? I think we're clear down there. All right, that's fine. Hey, welcome back, Bee. Yeah, you haven't missed much. We got our cache in HRV. Had a brief stopover at the farm, and so now we're on our way to Bleak. Anything is goatable? Well, most things. There's a couple spots in the ravine which are not, famously not. But by and large, yes, you are correct. Okay. What? Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5? Yeah, 5 regular wolves. Right, right the heck there, man. Stalker. They're not all survivable. True. That is true. Wait, are those? No, no, yeah, they have to be regular wolves because Timbies can't spawn in the muskeg. I think that has been confirmed. But I don't know that I've ever seen that big a grouping of regular wolves in one spot. Good grief. Well, I don't particularly feel like dealing with them, so I'm just going to walk away. I know it's so unlike me. But we're on a mission here. on a divine mission to fill out our Steam achievements. Because TLD used to be one of my 100% games. I think Steam has a section for quote unquote perfect games, where you have 100% of the achievements. And before the trader update, TLD was one of those for me. But then obviously things changed. It was one of 4, then it went down to 3, and then recently back up to 4, thanks to Ball X Pit, which I have got all the achievements for. And a really good game. Really indie little kind of brick breaker with a little bit of city building mixed in. Really neat game. By Kenny Soon and Friends, and published by, was it Raw Fury? Was it Raw Fury or Devolver Digital? I think it was Devolver Digital. But yeah, I like that a lot. Yes, so the 400% games I have on Steam, what are they? Hades 1. Hades 2 is going to take some work. Subnautica, Little Problems, and Ball X Pit. I think we can get TLD 100%ed again, but that's going to be a long-term project, right? Because, well, just the 1,000 days in particular, plus the mine, plus surviving 25 cougar attacks. And I don't know. Actually, B, if you have Steam handy, does the survive 25 cougar attacks achievement, does that list progress for you? Because you did survive several. I think that passing swipe counts as one, but I don't know for sure. I really don't want to deal with you. Because like the several of the new achievements, they specify they have to be done in a single game, but the cougar one doesn't, which makes me think it might be kind of like the feats, and you can count it across multiple saves. But again, I do not know that for certain. Can I get across that? I'm not sure. Yeah, right that away is where we want to be. Alright, let's just go for it. What's the matter, bud? Not interested? He wasn't interested. Always with the rose tips. Honestly, I should go by Spence's and yeah, I should go by there and just drop all those rose hips. We got four kilograms worth. My God. Stop. You have to stop. But I won't. Because I need them And they're not doing any good just out there in the world on their own. Unless, ooh, ooh. Well, oh, there's food over there too. All right, fine. I said, I had the brilliant idea of what we don't have to go all the way over to Spence's. We could instead go to the the memento cache up that way, and then put the rose hips in, but behind the loose bark on that stump, because I think that's probably the nearest container to the bleak exit. But nah. Although we could go to the bunker, ditch that birch sapling there. That'd be a reasonable place for that. Yeah. Oh, and you know what else might be there? A more durable bow. I like it. $27%. Yeah, Bleak's going to be a little bit more of an action-packed zone. I would have concerns about a boat breaking midway through our stay there, and making life more complicated than it needs to be. Okay, why don't we do that? We'll check in here real quick. Ash, okay, well there's a uncooked meat. There's a little bit of food. Things we need in here. Well, we got 45% bow. Uh, you know what? Sure. Oh, we could. Yeah, cardboard matches. Do I have any other matches here? I do. Okay. Oh, and I'll take an extra bandage. Yeah, just for safety's sake. I really should be, using. What I say I should be using these bows until they break. But unless I want to be carrying around a spare, and that extra, whatever, half a. Yeah, that extra half a kilogram. Well, is it that much? Is the peace of mind worth half a kilogram of weight? The answer might be yes. So maybe what I ought to do is when we do beat feet back to coastal, just make a fresh bow. Because at the very least, that should last us through the rest of our sojourn. I see you. Don't think I don't see you. That was not good. I pulled that shot off to the right. It kind of does feel I'm getting a little too nonchalant with these wolf encounters. But it's just they're just so damn frequent. It feels like I can't help it. Put that away. Yeah, 43%. We got a couple maple saplings there. I mean, did I leave behind any guts? No. But then why is there a wolf pelt here? I mean, if I had cured guts, we could actually do something. Well, okay, first things first. Oh, non-transition cave near by the radio tower. Oh, our guts are there. Hmm. Okay, see, prepper cache. No, it's fine. Drop the birch, drop the birch. Because we had, yeah, we got a couple cured maples here. If I wouldn't fetch a couple guts from the, yeah, from that cave up the way by the broken radio tower, or, or the one that's off to the right. Excuse me. Yeah, it looks like every cave has guts in it. Even the Mar in the, oh okay, the Marsh Ridge cave. Oh, okay. Yeah, so just pick one, grab a couple guts, and then come back here. Yeah, because yeah, I would not look, I wouldn't be all that enthusiastic about going to Bleak at a quarter energy. So you know what? Sure.